I think it's important that we move forward. Certainly, we need to focus on the solution here, what the problem was, critique the problems that we have, plan forward, practice towards the things we need to get accomplished, and really emotionally sort of regroup ourselves emotionally and move forward. And I think our players are doing that. Our players will be excited. The nature of I think young people are to be resilient. This is an exciting opportunity to go down to Notre Dame, and we will be emotionally ready. What you try and do in winter workouts, what you try and do in spring practice, what you try and do in summer practice, at some point in time, you're constantly trying to put your players in adverse situations to see how they're going to respond in an adverse situation. Obviously, last Saturday, we had some adverse situations out there, and we needed to respond. On the two-point play, we responded. We didn't get the onside kick. We had to come back in. A lot of adversity. A little shell shock. We played soft. Didn't respond. Okay? But you're constantly trying to put your players in those situations. I think those are life lessons for people. So now you look at a situation like this, and we lost the football game. That's another life lesson. How we respond to that will be critical, and it'll shape us further. I like seeing how our players how they're going to do backed up to a wall. Sure, I don't like to be backed up against a wall, personally, but I find out, and we've been there before, and so we'll be there again. I can assure you, we'll be there again. So it's the nature of it. But it makes us stronger. In the end, it will make us stronger. All of us, it will make us stronger. Everybody remembers, and it pulls people together. And I think that's natural. I think that's a natural. For the most part, I think people people have a very strong spirit in terms of how they face adversity. Most people, and they'll respond. So what we have to do is get back to do what we do best: play downhill. Play fundamentally sound, and that's what we'll do. We'll go back to things that have been good for us, and work it. And our players will play confidently. I have no doubt in that. I think what you have to do is, first of all, when you have a problem, as I said earlier, when something tough has happened in your family, you want to go and be with your family, and that's our football family is our family. So what we have to do is we have to go back, look at the people who are invested, truly invested in this program. And the people who are truly invested in this program are the players who play. And we have to regather ourselves, and we have to find strength in each other. What we have to do is understand that this is a game. I know it influences a lot of people, but at the same time, you move forward and you play the next game. And that's what we'll do. Certainly we need to get better at all phases. I think every football team right now is trying to get better. We have a lot of young players. We have some redshirt freshmen playing. We have some sophomores playing. But we have players with experience playing as well. So those players playing for the first time, they're in a new situation. It's a new experience for them. So they're probably thinking a little bit. But we've got 31 players who've been down to Notre Dame, who were there in '07. So we've got a nucleus of guys on this football team who have played in that game down there. We've also have a nucleus of guys who've played up here. And we've played well, and we've played excited, and we'll get it back, and this just gives us more resolve. If anything, I think when you're tested, you come back with more resolve. That's what most people do. They have a chance, and they can't wait to play, and they're excited about playing, and they make sure they cross the T's and dot the I's on the next one. That's what we'll do. We'll play them one game at a time. We're not going to look too far in advance. I don't think that's fair to our players. We need to make sure that we're ready for the next game. So this football program will not stand on 3 games. It'll stand on much longer than that. But we'll focus on one game at a time. And if we can really focus on one play at a time, we're going to be fine.